For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world. From the ashes of the old.
The village of Doka. A small fishing village situated deep in the heart of Assyrian territory. It is here where the story of an ancient family, the Bani Mohammar, begins. The Bani Mohammar family were respected traders in the Oasis town. They ran caravans across the desert and were experts in the final point of negotiating passage to the desert tribe's territories. The heads of the family had two sons. Our story focuses on the younger of the two sons, Mohammar. The young lad was quick on his feet and attentive to what was going on around him. Usually he would run away from trouble, though he could give a good account of himself in a fight with other children if cornered. Needless to say, he was quite cunning for a child his age. Accounts of him tricking other children into doing his assigned chores were commonplace. Though this is not to say that he was lazy. Oh no. He was very attentive to his family's caravan business and understood early in life the value of the dinar. Muammar helped his family handle their business affairs, going down to the marketplace to make purchases and oversee the arrival of caravans. Multitudes of beasts of burden, horses, oxen, sheep, swine, lavish food items, salted meat, fresh fish, grapes from the Empire's states, even the famous mead brew all the way from Styria, and a vast assortment of gems and valuable fabrics from all across Calradia. They traded it all and made a noble's fortune. With his family's wealth and status, the young Muhammad became quite popular among the youth of Doka. Yet Muhammad himself kept many at arm's length, learning early in life that trust is something to be earned. Only a few of his peers did he actually give his trust to, the young Ayasa being one of them. Unlike the other girls, Ayasa was brash, knowledgeable, and straightforward. The young Muhammad admired these values and the two became close friends. This was his life in Doka, a small, peaceful fishing village protected from the harsh realities of war-torn Calradia. But war has its ways of extending its reach even here. Lazif, Muhammad's best friend. Ammar, did you see the large army marching to the Gaban boss? I've never seen so many soldiers. Aye, Zif. During our family's travels, we've learned that the Aserai and the Empire have declared war at one another. All of the emirs have sent out the standard call of all young men of fighting age. It seems this may be a very large campaign indeed. As Muhammad's older brother Nayun was of fighting age, he was required to answer the call to arms. This left most of the family's business operations to Mohammar. As such, Muhammad began spending most of his time conversing with village elders, which included the village chief's wife in the ways of overseeing matters pertaining to the sustenance of the village, and also retired soldiers and militiamen tasked with the defense of the village in the strategies and tactics of warfare learned through first-hand accounts and experiences on the battlefield. They were open to sharing such knowledge with the young lad, knowing full well that he too shall experience firsthand the horrors of war. With Nayun gone, his family needed someone trustworthy to take a caravan to a neighboring town. He organized supplies, ensured a constant watch to keep away bandits, and brought it safely to its destination. Muhammad took up this challenge, leading his first caravan, and accomplished his mission with overwhelming success. He was a natural leader and spent many years running caravans for the family with rounding success. That is, until the realities of life in Calradia finally caught the family in its clutches. One night, the family stayed at an inn some miles from Doko when the inn was accosted by raiders. In the ensuing chaos, Baladir and Tira were slain. Muhammad's younger siblings were captured and taken hostage, while Muhammad and Ayun fought to escape, organizing whoever they can to attempt to stand against the raiders. Muhammad was able to grab a knife in the confusion and stabbed a raider blocking their way, and made a hasty escape out of the area. Muhammad and Ayun decided to part ways. He returned to Dhaka to gather supplies and fighting men to join his cause, while Nayun went searching for clues to their siblings' whereabouts. Muhammad had his first taste of reality of life in Calradia. Raiders, desert bandits, and the many thousands of displaced innocents. Muhammad had seen it all during his travels, and vowed never to become a victim of its chaos, but rather a warrior, a conqueror. He swore that the name Muhammad Bani Salam Muhammad would be revered or even feared across all of Calradia.